Hello, friends. Welcome to Life of Value TV. It's a pleasure to always have you on this platform. Thank you for stopping by to check what is new on this channel. You see, I'm so happy today because I'm talking about a trailblazer. I'm talking about a woman who has shattered, not just she has brought to bear world record. You see, Hilda Baci is a Nigerian. She's a chef, she's an entrepreneur, she's a TV presenter, she's a digital content creator. You see, she has done so much. She has done so much. She has done so much for herself. You know, when people have visions, when people have ideas, it takes a lot for you to come true. Sometimes um the negativity that surrounds that your idea may not allow you to fruition. But you see, this lady is someone who I know many people would have, tried to talk her out of carrying out this her idea. Her idea was to surpass the world record, a cooking marathon, which has a cook-a-thon, you know, of long hours of cooking by an individual. It's a great feat, and I join the whole world to congratulate Hilda Baci. Now, there are lessons to learn from this. We all, at one point or the other, have got ideas that God has dropped in our heart. But because of for people who use the mightiness, because of how big this idea is, or how luminous it is, you don't know how to start, you don't know who to go to, you don't know where to even start. Before time, that idea will fizzle away and you will not be able to to push it through. Now, do you think that Hilda got all the yes she needed? No, there was no way she could have gotten all the yes she needed. We heard that even her brands were saying that some people they met to sponsor them refused because for them, is it possible to cook for that long? Who does that? Is it possible? They might not even know about the world record she wanted to break. They might just feel of what you do think people will be interested in this. But a few other brands saw the future of what she wanted to do. The ideas you have you talked to people about it? There might be no's, 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 but you know what? There will also be a yes. Sometimes you're afraid to even let people know what your ideas are. You might say they might steal it. Fine. You have your own part to play in bringing out your idea to fruition. People also have their part to play. You see, that lady was able to achieve this feat because of many factors. She had support from her family, from friends. You saw that even though she's the one cooking, but she had people in the kitchen with her. She had her colleagues, she had her friends who were also helping out in the kitchen. It was a teamwork. See, she had people who were encouraging her. She had people who inspired her. She had people who supported her, could be financially by providing one thing or the other. You saw people who are there to cheer her up. See, you need to do the work of what choosing to stay help become. I'm not even sure she envisioned the level of support she's getting today. I'm not sure. I'm not sure she envisioned that people would turn up under the rain, under the sun, during the night, in the day to cheer her up. I'm not even sure she thought that world leaders would even notice her. I'm not even sure she knew that the person she wants to surpass will even come up to support her to say, "Go, girl, you can do it." You see, those are our ideas that the kids are what the world needs. I'm encouraging you to go back to those ideas that God has dropped in your heart. There are things you want to do, they look so big. You don't even know how to start. You don't even know where to start. You don't even know who to talk to. You don't even know, for you, I can't fund this. I can't even do it, but start with the little she can. You can. The little Hilda could do was to once she engaged in exercise. There are things she could do. She started doing them. You see, she already had a food brand, Food by Hilda. She had that. What are you doing while you are in the industry? in the process of executing that big idea, she was still doing her normal work. She was still building her brand. She was, she has held several cooking shows on TV. She has been, she has even won a cooking competition. She was still in the process. She was building her brand. She was building this passion that is showcasing her now to the world. See, your idea might you take 5 years for you to materialize. Your idea might take 7 years to materialize. Your idea might take 2 months to materialize. But you know what? You have to keep working. Keep being on track. If you need to write letters to people for sponsorship, keep writing. Don't just stay one place, not do anything because nobody has said yes to you. The little things you can do, keep doing them. Okay, let's now assume that she had all the brands she needed and she cannot cook, or she had all the brands she needed and she does not have the strength, the stamina to stand that long. You see, these are things she need to do for herself. She prepared herself mentally, she prepared herself physically, she prepared herself by by putting out the framework of what she wants to achieve. What framework are you putting out for your own idea? She knew that I needed a space. She went to meet the Amore Garden. She knew that I needed this, I needed that. She reached out to this food vendor, to this brand to say, okay, support what I'm doing. She knew how to cook. Doing in that field you are controlling, in that work you're doing, in that idea you already have. How are you working towards achieving it? Or are you standing akimbo thinking that manna will fall from heaven? It doesn't work that way. The world has recognized that because of her determination. How determined are you in pursuit of your idea? She's resilient against all odds, even when she feels like slumping, even when she feels like fainting, even when her body is telling her, I can't. She's telling her body, we can. Even when it seems like she's not going to make herself, I can do this. I know many times you've cried over the ideas, not being able to fulfill them, not being able to actualize your dreams. But you know what? You keep telling yourself, this is possible. No one has ever done it. I can do it. Someone has done it. I can support that person. Yes, she is setting a new record. You need to set a new record in your field, in the sphere of your own influence. What are you doing? How are you contributing to the growth of the society, people around you? What are you doing to leave your name on the sands of what eternity? On the sands of time that people, when people mention your name, people say, wow, she is this, he is that. It is Hilda today. We are looking out for you to also do what you can. The world is looking out for you. The world is waiting for you. You see what? Many people that were congratulating her today, let me tell you something, may not have even known about her. Nation, after this program now, she will now become a global brand. A global brand. Many people who didn't believe in her will start want to work, recognize her, will want to join her, will want to be reckoned with her. That is how the world is. When you're waiting for 1,000 people to hold your hands, you may not get it. You may only get one hand. Hold that hand and keep running. She mentioned her mom who influenced her cooking. Who is influencing you? In that sphere you are, look out for people that have gone ahead of you, that are doing great things, and what? Join them. Learn. Try to be the best. Learn. Improve on yourself. Improve on yourself so that when that opportunity showcases itself, you can maximize it and what? Be the best. It is, you determine how far you can go. Yet, if she had given up, would the world celebrate her today? No. Give up on your dreams. I don't need to give up on my dreams. It may not look like it because as at this time last year, it may not look like it. It didn't look like she was going to achieve it. It didn't look like she was going to, go and pull through. She needed a circle of helpers. She needed a circle of people who should have been talking to this. Okay, we buy into this idea. Keep talking to people. Keep telling people this is what I want to do. One day, a time will come. We may have two people. We might even have one person who might say, I believe you. You might even have no one, but you believe in yourself. By the time you start and people are seeing what you're doing, see, naturally people will be drawn to you. That is how life works. People will be drawn to you. Do not settle for less. Be a trailblazer in anything you do. In anything you do, do not settle for less. She didn't settle for less. That is why we're celebrating her today. She didn't choose to say, well, who no Nigerian has done it. Even if I don't make it, at least I tried. She said, no, I'm going to. People don't understand. They feel that you need to be very rich to be known, or you need to be very rich to do certain things. No, 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 no. You may not have the money, but you have the idea. Keep speaking your idea. Write your vision. Write your goal. Place it. If you need to see people you need to talk to, go talk to them. This is my idea. You see, there are some people that have the money to sponsor ideas. They don't have the ideas, but they're looking for where to. They're looking for people they can keep put their money into. Looking for ideas they can put their money into, and the ideas are growing. You may not even have the background, and that's not. You don't need all those. What you need is, are you willing to set out with your idea? Are you willing to run with your idea? Are you willing to not give up? When you give up on yourself, the world will give up on you. But you say, no, I rise above everything. I rise above my limitations. I choose to rise above my stereotype and the biases. I choose to rise above what has limited others. I want to stand out. You too can. Hilda has done it today. You too can. In any field, in any sphere, you too can. Be the record breaker of our time. Be the record breaker of your generation. Be the record breaker of your lineage. Be the record breaker in your family. You too can. I just hope I've just encouraged you, because I am challenged by what she has done. I am impressed because you see, I believe in myself and I know I'm going places. You too should believe in yourself. Those ideas you have, those ideas you have, and see, you know what? When an idea is dropped in you, on your spirit, and you do nothing about it, it's what fades away. When God gives you an idea and you choose not to do anything about your idea, it's a matter of time, it will fizzle away. It will fizzle away. When you have an idea, you write it down. You begin to look at it as a vision. You begin to look at it as, this is my goal. How do I achieve it? You begin to draw out the structures, the foundation. The beautiful houses you see today was drawn in the mind of an architect who sat down and a vision and foresaw what the house would look like and drew it. What is your map? What is your map? What is your map like? The map of your ideas, the foundation of your ideas, do you have it? Every day you wake up, look at it and say, this is where I'm going to. This is what I'm going to achieve. This is what I'm going to do. It's a matter of time. You keep encouraging yourself. You start working in that. Today is about Hilda Baci. She wasn't big overnight. She started small, small, small. Build your brand. Focus on what you're doing. Do not be distracted. She has done it today. We are looking out for you. We are looking out for you to also do great things in your field. Everybody mustn't cook, yes. Everybody mustn't be Hilda Baci, but you can be a trailblazer in your field. You can shatter the ceilings that has been set to be like will not be a covering. People have shattered glass ceilings. Women are doing wonders. Men are doing wonders. It must not be only a woman to surpass. It can be a man and do great things. Yes, it's Hilda today. It can be you tomorrow. I'm so happy because when I see Hilda, I see resilience. I see determination. I see a lady who is working with her inner strength. When I see wants to give up, it's like something is telling her in her spirit, you can't give up. That is the kind of person the world is looking up to. Not people who break down because the first attempt failed. Well, even if she had failed today and starts tomorrow, she might still be the record. Yes, as she has done today. So it's not about you failing. Even if you fail, rise up and what? Keep working. Your idea is what God has given you to shine. Yes. It keeps coming. It keeps coming, but many people are not even sensitive to what God is laying in their heart, to what God is giving them. Sometimes they want for God, give me money, God, give me money. God has given you ideas that are worth billions, but you have chosen to close your eyes to these ideas. I'm so happy. I'm celebrating Hilda Baci, not because she's just a woman, but she's a trailblazer. She has defined determination in another light. She has defined resilience in another light. She has defined determination in another light. She has defined inner strength in another light. She has defined record breaking in another light. I'm seeing beyond what people. You see, she who is spoiling the hearts of people to begin to go back and think, what can I do? She is a pace setter. Even if the World Book of Records or the Guinness Book of Records doesn't recognize her, we Nigerians recognize her. The world recognize her because she has shown that with determination, with focus, with support, she had support. You can go places. And you know what? Those support may not come first. Many people are looking for support. It may not come first. What comes first is determination. When they are looking at you, they are laughing at you, but they are looking at you. When they now see that you're not giving up, they become your cheerleader. That is how the world is. They become your cheerleader. They are cheering you up. They are cheering you up. They are cheering you up. I want you to go back. I want you to go back and tell yourself, I can be the best. This is Life of Value TV. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, share this video, drop your comments. And I know that you too can be a